is SportsCenter.
Greetings and welcome back to Studio 1A, the home of Trojan Sports Center. We're here to give you the winter sports preview for the 2010-2011 season. Let's check it out. All right, first we're going to take a look at the Trojan girls basketball team. Last year they finished with a record of 8-12 in Coach Anthony Rose's first year at the helm. They returned Jade Flory, Brittany Hickey, and Kayla Salmon to this year's squad. We got a chance to catch up with Jade, Brittany, and Coach Rose at practice yesterday.
This is Andrew Byers here with Jade Flory. After the second day of basketball practice for the Lady Trojans, Jade, how do you see the season turning out?
Well, we're really young and we're kind of small, but we're pretty quick this year, so I think if we can get out and run, we'll be all right. It's just we all got to come together on the defensive end and pull it out.
Is a District 3 or state championship in the picture?
We can hope.
It's here with leading returning scorer Brittany Hickey from last year's girls varsity basketball team. Brittany, what do you think about how Coach Rose has handled his first year leading into his second year with the Trojan girls basketball program?
I think he's doing good for a new coach, and he's handling things pretty well.
Okay, that's very good to hear. I know that Coach Rideout was not a favorite among the parents. I'm sure Coach Rose has a better relationship. As a leading returning scorer, how many points can we expect out of you this season?
I'm not really sure how much I'm going to score, but my goal is to get 1,000 points.
All right, we're here in Trojan Fieldhouse once again, here with second-year Coach Rose of the Trojans girls basketball program. Coach, what do you think of the program so far after one complete year heading into your second?
Well, I think the first year we made a lot of strides. We won 8 games and we made a big improvement from the year before. I'm very excited where the program's headed right now. I think that we've got a lot of youth, a lot of enthusiasm, and I'm looking forward to this upcoming season.
That's good. And with all that said, what can we expect, maybe not record-wise, but what kind of product will we be putting on the court this winter?
You can expect a lot of running, a lot of speed. We're small, but we're really quick. We're going to be doing a lot of pressing defensively, trying to initiate our offense off the press and getting out and going on people.
Wrecking havoc on the court. All right, so we just heard from a couple of Trojan players and the coach. Garrett, what do you think that we can expect from a fan standpoint from the Trojan team this winter?
I've heard that they're not very big, but quick. I mean, an impact on Hunter Martin coming from Shalom should be a good. I heard she's a shooter, lights out. Pretty excited to see what I can scoop up.
Okay, all right, we now move on to the Met, where the wrestling team will look to improve on a solid 2009-2010 campaign. Even though they lost state qualifier Jimmy Hughes to graduation, they still returned Dawson Peck, who also qualified for states, and Tanner Shope, who was a district qualifier. But we got a chance to catch up with one Dawson Peck at practice yesterday. Let's see what he has to say. We're outside the wrestling room here with Coach Ryan of the wrestling team. Coach, I understand you guys had a pretty successful season last year. What can we expect out of you guys this year?
But we believe that we got some pretty significant firepower back. We have Dawson Peck as a returning state qualifier. Tanner Shope got deep into districts last year and was basically one match away from qualifying for states. And we have quite a number of 20-match winners returning from last year that are hopeful to improve on that.
That's very impressive. I know that there's lots of things you can do on a wrestling mat. What is your favorite move that you like to see your wrestlers pull out of the bag?
Well, and it's not for every wrestler, but I'm a cradle fan. And the reason I like cradles is because a cradle guy's never out of a match. A cradle guy can be losing a match 10-0, he catches his cradle, pins a kid, match over.
There you go. I won't ask you for a demonstration because I need to practice. I need to get the basketball practice here and still be in one piece. State qualifier Dawson Peck of the Chambersburg wrestling team, junior, returning after his sophomore campaign. Dawson, who is, other than you, of course, you're the best wrestler. Who is the second best wrestler on the wrestling team?
That's going to be my man right here, Garrett Hammond. Come here, Garrett. This guy is a brand new transfer to Chambersburg. Today was his first day, transfer from Wyoming Seminary. This kid's a stud, and I'm going to be up with him on the podium, both with a gold medal around our necks.
Is that a gold medal in districts, or are you going to win Golden States this year?
Well, if I don't say I want to win a Golden States, I'm saying I want to lose this year. You want to win every single match you go out, so yes, I'm hoping I'll win the state title.
So, what do you think about wrestling?
Don't even get me started with wrestling. Why would you want to wrestle? Like, honestly, like in spandex with guys? Come on now. Like,
I don't know. I guess it is whatever you like. I mean,
my son is definitely not wrestling.
I'll back you up on that completely. Our son's
Player Dawson, best wrestler, but we should expect a lot out of a wrestling team. We're always a strong wrestling team, just very fruity wrestling team.
Yes, and our best wrestler has a big head.
Very big, but very good.
Looked like a basketball, but maybe that helps him counterbalance all that height. I don't know.
Whatever works, man.
Now we move on to an equally questionable sport, which is gymnastics.
That's actually a sport?
Apparently it is at our high school.
You have got to be kidding me.
Hey, I don't write the script, I just say it.
Unbelievable.
But anyway, the gymnastics squad had a decent season last year. I know that they returned quite a number of talented gymnasts, led by Lori Moore, who is a sophomore returning as probably the #1 gymnast. But that's all we have about them.
No one knows about gymnastics, I'm sorry.
I didn't even know it was a sport until about 5 minutes ago. So
I don't even know how to spell gymnastics. So
we'll now move on. Well, we'll give you something better to look at. Here's a commercial break. Back in 60 seconds.
This is weak, man. Frank's trying to not pay me my winnings for the skins beat down I just issued him because his 401k is tanking. It's like, dude, you gotta grab the reins, man. Get E-Trade, do some analytics, do some research, and take charge so I don't have to subsidize your lack of golfing skills.
But on the night total, you moved your ball.
Frank, it was on the cart path. Why don't you try reading the rules, Shankopotamus?
Take control with one of the most powerful investing machines there is. Join the 1,000 new accounts a day at...
Hello, ladies. Look at your man. Now back to me. Now back at your man. Now back to me. Sadly, he isn't me. But if he stopped using lady-scented body wash and switched to Old Spice, he could smell like he's me. Look down. Back up. Where are you? You're on a boat with the man your man could smell like. What's in your hand? Back at me. I have it. It's an oyster with 2 tickets to that thing you love. Look again. The tickets are now diamond. Anything is possible when your man smells like Old Spice and not a lady. I'm on a horse.